We have some exciting news. I'm Derek Renicky, and I'm your host of this wonderful podcast. The name has officially been changed. It is Eagle Productions Respect, EPR, your news source where everyone will be treated with respect, notwithstanding their affiliations. If you look all over our country and all over the world, these vital issues are being debated, but they're not being debated with respect. If you look at recent history, on January 6, 2021, both sides of an issue. Did President Trump win the election or did President Biden win the election? That ended in a riot, that ended in what people call an insurrection, and what other people call there's peacefully exercising their First Amendment rights. Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick died. Rest his soul, and prayers and thoughts are with his family. And then President Donald J. Trump, his life was attempted to be taken away. 2 assassination attempts in just the last election. And now with President Biden, some people called him that he was fit and he was a good man doing his best. Other people called him a liar. You see, in this podcast, we're going to tell the truth. And we're doing it in a way where everyone will be treated with respect. If you're a liberal Democrat or you're a radical right-wing conservative, those are my types of people, to be honest with you. I lean a little bit to the right. I tell you, you're going to be treated with respect. Look at this Iran situation. Some people say that we need to focus on our own situation, our own problems, focus on the southern border, focus on our national debt, focus on our cities where there's a fentanyl crisis. And other people say, if you look at history, look at what former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Neville Chamberlain, did when he appeased and capitulated to Adolf Hitler. He said, go ahead, we'll let you have the Rhineland. And they marched right in soon after Paris was overthrown, after Poland was first invaded on both sides. You see, we need to treat these issues head on, and we treat everyone with respect, notwithstanding their positions on these things. I am tired of hearing the news where these vital issues are being addressed, but they're being addressed in such a way that's so contentious, it's better if it wasn't addressed. And if you look back at U.S. history, according to CNN, both President John Adams and also President Thomas Jefferson, both sides and both supporters of them launched insults at each other. And then if you look back at the Civil War, a congressman viciously attacked a senator, if I believe, and almost killed him, and he attacked him with a stick. Look at the Vietnam War protests, even at Kent University, where people were killed. And now look at today, and just the heated rhetoric. As U.S. citizens and anyone throughout the world, we have a responsibility to understand the issues. This is my passion. This is my calling. So this podcast is for you. We're going to address every single one of these issues, and we're going to do it in a way where everyone is treated with respect. We are done with watching these disrespectful, just contentious, pejorative, comment-laden filled debates and analysis. Those times are over, and we're going to actually, I repeat, excuse me, those times are not over, unfortunately, but we're going to help end them. And we're going to lead the way. And how to address issues. Because if you look at a family and a business, and of course in a country and a government, issues have to be addressed. But we cannot be addressing these issues in a way that just tears everyone apart. No. This podcast is going to lead the way. And we're going to address these issues, and everyone who watches it, whether you're a liberal Democrat or conservative or whatever your beliefs are, if you have an open mind, you're going to come away like being treated with respect and more informed. We also have some exciting news. We have sponsors for this podcast. We want to thank Don Chewy's Taco Shop. We want to thank them. They're our first sponsors. And if you and your family want an authentic Mexican meal, this is a restaurant for you. They're located in Provo, Utah. And their phone number is 801-375-2587. That's 801-375-2587. I personally had a meal there, and it is wonderful. This is a wonderful family-owned business. They're honest, they're ethical, and they'll give you the shirt off your back. And they do a good job for a fair price. So check them out. There's their phone number. Their address is 520 North, 900 East in Provo, Utah, 84606. That's 520 North, 900 East, Provo, Utah, 84606. And their website is donchewies.com. That's donchewies.com, DONCHUYS.com. And we want to thank them for sponsoring, and go check them out and have you and your family or even a date have a wonderful meal there. We also want to thank our sponsors at XD Cars. If you are looking to buy or sell a vehicle, this company is for you. They're honest, they're ethical. They've helped me multiple times while I've been purchasing vehicles. They're so respectful. They're honest. And they're also tied to Patagonia Motors. So they have a mechanic shop right there. If you have any questions about buying or selling a vehicle, go check them out today, and they're the people for you. Their website is xdcars.com. That is xdcars.com. Their phone number is 801-919-9290. That's 801-919-9290. And they are located at 1499 North State Street in Provo, Utah, 84606. That's 1499 North State Street in Provo, Utah, 84606. We also want to thank Michael London. He's a real estate developer who's doing work in Europe and India. He kindly offered a donation and part sponsorship for this podcast. We'll get more information about his company soon. But if you have any real estate or any friends or family, anyone you know that has questions about real estate in Europe or in India, Michael London is the individual for you. And feel free to reach out to this podcast, just like and comment to this video, and we'll get you connected to help you with with your real estate questions. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're so excited to be here, and we're so excited for the upcoming episodes. In coming days, we're going to dive into Iran. We're going to dive into the southern border. We're going to dive into the LA riots. We're going to dive into Social Security, Medicaid, the national debt. We're going to dive into China and Taiwan. I actually wrote my thesis on Taiwan, and particularly President Richard Nixon's policies on it. And I'm so excited to share that and dive into this important issue with you. And also, we have different technology today. I'm using my laptop as opposed to my phone. We are going to combine with Brigham Young University to help use the technology and the wonderful equipment they have available to make this quality even better. Unfortunately, we weren't able to use it as soon as we were expecting to, and I take full responsibility for that, and I apologize. Stay tuned, and soon you'll have wonderful technology to view this podcast on all sorts of platforms too. Stay tuned to that as well, because we're going to be publishing on all sorts of platforms, from Apple to Spotify to TikTok. And we're grateful to Brigham Young University for allowing us to borrow their equipment. And we're going to be renting it, and that'll be coming soon. And I apologize to take full responsibility for not having that sooner. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we're so excited to see you soon. And we're so excited to dive into these issues.